Hey everybody, Zach from Primrose Production Music here. I got another video for you today. Today we're going to be doing an amp review of my new amp. The new amp, well, it's not a new amp, it's not an old amp, but it's new to me. It's the Bugera Trirec, which is obviously a Mesa clone. And it's probably, it's definitely the best sounding amp I own. It's just such a really good all-around amp. Unfortunately, they don't make these ones anymore, I believe because they're working on the clone of the Mesa Mark IV. But yeah, you can still get these used. I got mine for, I think, about $500, and totally worth every penny. I'm going to do this review a little differently than I normally do. Normally I have my camera set up over there facing the amps, and I'm standing there actively playing and tweaking the knobs as I go. Not going to do that this time. I pre-recorded a DI track, and I'm going to reamp it through the amp, and I'm just going to have the camera focused on the amp while it's going through it, and you'll be able to see me tweak the knobs in real time, so you can see how the sound is changing throughout the track that I pre-recorded while I'm moving the knobs. And yeah, again, this isn't the way I normally do amp reviews. I figured I'd try this out. If you've seen my other amp reviews, I would love it if you could leave me a comment letting me know what you liked better. But anyways, let's get right to it. Here is my review of the Bugera Trirec amplifier. So I hope that gave you guys a good enough idea of what the amp does. There were a few elements that we didn't touch on. There's some extra stuff on the back we can go through. I didn't really mess with the effects loop for every single channel. I only threw some reverb on for the clean so you can see what that did. And yeah, so there's a lot more to this amplifier, but if I was going to do a full review of everything about this amplifier, it would be like a 2-hour video, and I'm not doing a 2-hour video on this amp. But yeah, obviously this is different than the way that I normally do amp reviews. So if you've seen my other amp reviews, if you could let me know in the comments which you like better, if you like the way I usually do them, or if you like me doing it this way. I'd love to hear in the comments what you liked more. Yeah, but just overall, I think it's a fantastic amplifier. It's got great cleans, and it's got great high gain and everything in between. It's, I don't know, like I said, it's the best amplifier that I own right now. It's fantastic. I love it. Again, you can pick one up on the used market fairly cheap, and if you can, I highly recommend you do that, because especially if you're going for high gain stuff, like the difference in tone between this and some of the cheaper high gain amps is just astronomical. Because normally the Mesa amp that this is a clone of is going to run you between $2,000 and $3,500, and that's a lot of money for an amp. And if you have that money, then of course you're going to spend that. But if you don't, if you're on more of a budget, rather than getting some of those little lunchbox amps that don't pack as much of a tone, I'd recommend getting something like this, a really good clone. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if you like the video, that'd be cool. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.